I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
All right, Thiago. Hey, welcome to the stream already, bro. Chacho, welcome to the stream already. Now, let me just get this fixed up because I've got it all set up, ready to go to hunt some more fox. And wouldn't you know it, it's not loading the challenges. So I'm going to pause it for all of like 2 seconds. And I'll be right back with you. I'm just going to turn the game off and back on. Here we go. And we're back. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I almost made it. I'm just doing that to make sure that I make a good habit of not showing any screen that is not intended to be shown during or does not look professional to be shown during a stream. So my homepage and all that stuff, just making sure that doesn't pop up and look, you know, like I'm just scrolling around on my Xbox. But hey, how's Thiago doing today? How is Thiago doing after hockey? Did you get something last stream? Oh, we got a lot of somethings. We got all 6 male foxes. We probably got at least 6 female foxes. We got some raccoons, I guess several raccoons, and a good bit of duck. So we did 3 daily challenges and a weekly challenge. 6 foxes was the weekly challenge. We got that done just in the first stream. Plus, we got the 3 male waterfowl. That was a daily challenge. So we got 2 challenges done, one of them being a whole week-long challenge. We got 2 more challenges we're about to do right now, and that's going to be to get a coyote between a certain time, and also to get an upland game bird.
Get a coyote, Dad. Get a coyote.
All right, kiddo. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, so we did a week-long challenge. We got that done last stream, which took about 2 hours to do the weekly challenge, which was 6 fox. We did the daily challenge of 3 waterfowl, and now we're about to do 2 more daily challenges, which are an upland game bird and a coyote. Both of them are either morning or late morning to early afternoon time. So here we go. I'm probably just going to go ahead and select a reserve and go straight to Layton because I know both of the next animals that need are on Layton. We're also going to be carrying a 22 and a 223, but we're also carrying a recurve bow with a rangefinder sight on it so we can shoot any size animal that we want. Oh, yep. I forget how to do that. I do know that I can do it by going to the website, but I don't. There we go. Mod and... Thiago 29. That was 20 that I typed in. Let's see if that works. Granted moderator privileges to I am Thiago. Welcome to the team, bro. Chacho. If we blow up one day, you'll somehow get rewarded for this. All right, so let me get my headphones on. They're ready to go, and we're going to see about finding us a coyote and also a turkey within these challenges times. So let's see here. We need 1 coyote between 10 and 14. That's a pretty big time frame, but we have to shoot it from beyond 75 meters. So the 223 is going to come in. There we go. Look at that. He's got a moderator, the green sword icon next to it. That's perfect. You got the icon next to your name. That's awesome. So yeah, so the coyote has to be beyond 75 meters and has to be from 10 to 14. We do have a mobile tripod stand, and we have the Fox, is it the Fox Bang Pro or the Fox Pro Bang or whatever it is? I don't know. We have the Fox Pro collar, whatever the name of it is. I thought the word bang was in there somewhere. But that we're going to use to get the coyote from beyond 75 meters between 10 and 14. But first and foremost, we are going to be getting us a turkey. I want to save the biggest for last, and the coyote for 4,000 is going to be a bigger, funner hunt than a turkey within 50. So let's go get that turkey. We need it between 8 and 12, and we have to be within 50 meters. I'm going to have to remember that. Within 50, doesn't matter what we use it with, we just got to be between 8 and 12. This is a well-scouted map. We have scouted this map very, very well. So finding something is not a problem on this map. We have spent plenty of time with people. And so, yeah. I can also pin messages as a mod. Perfect, perfect. All right, so let's see here. Bada bing, bada boom. We need to find ourselves an upland game bird known as a Miriam turkey. I knew it, but that's not between 8 and 12. So they're either feeding between 14 and 17. When are they resting? I know that they're resting around here somewhere. Where is it?
You want to go get it?
I don't have the time and memory to be able to tell the migratory patterns of every animal, so it's always just news to me. I remember some of it. White-tailed deer. Gosh dang. I guess I haven't evidently found turkey at that time. I know turkey can't travel. Well, I guess they can travel pretty quick if they fly. I'll say they usually don't fly, I don't think, unless they're, this right here has been a spicy zone. Where is a Miriam turkey, for crying? 11 to 14. Hey! Hey now! Miriam turkey, 11 to 14. We found where we want to go. We're going to go over here to this tent. We got a tripod right here, but we're not going to have to use that one. And we are going to get us some Miriam turkey. All right. We found where they're sleeping at. Up and down this area, evidently, is where quite a few of them are when they're resting. So, let's see about some of the Miriam turkey. Nope. All right. Miriam turkey. So right about here is probably where we're going to want to put some stuff. I'm going to set it up before we hunt. I'm going to go there and I'm going to set up the Fox Bang Pro or Fox Pro. Thrustmaster is the name of the flight stick. The flight stick. Why? Is that it shouldn't be on the name somewhere, I hope. It sure shouldn't be. Yeah, Thrustmaster Thursday is for flight stick games like Metal Storm, possibly War Thunder, you know. But right now we already have a couple of them. Yep. So that's flight stick stuff. Mostly Metal Storm because that's where my following is at. If I have anybody on, it's on Metal Storm. So War Thunder is another possibility, but also at the same time we have so many different. Oh no. This used to be all just flat ground. I think they must have updated it, but right. If you want to, that's up to you. I won't always be able to have people join, which you already know and have said you're fighting with, but, you know, we can play it by ear and see what happens time and time again, see how it goes. Yeah, I get it. I know you do. You're a good guy. You've already even flat told me. So I just feel obligated to say it just in case. That way, if I don't and then I hop on, you know, I don't want to be rude on the spot live or something to be like, hey, can I join? And be like, no, you know. I like to plan ahead of time when I'm going to be playing with people. So that's the big thing, too. I'm a very calendar-based person. That's just like how I operate because I've had to use a calendar to remember everything for so long. And I'm getting to be a grumpy old man, and so for some reason, if something's on my calendar, I'm always just like, I don't like it. Somewhere in my brain, I don't think that to myself, but some part of my brain thinks that way, right? So when I plan stuff out ahead of time, I'm always like, yeah, let's do it. So if you ever want to game it up with me, the best way to do it is always to ask ahead of time, and then I'll know. And then I'll just choose ahead of time. So are you going to play BF6 before Friday? Absolutely, probably not, unfortunately. BF6 and COD, because of my wrist issue right now, are kind of on the back burner. I am going to do them on Fridays and probably Saturdays. But those are the games that I have to give at least I have to give like more avoidance and more of a break from those for probably another couple weeks. I'm still going to play them, but the rule is I need to do no more than like 90 minutes to possibly 2 hours. But most likely going to be, for me, probably going to be like an hour. I almost ate my finger there. Probably going to be, I'm trying to itch my nose. Probably going to be like an hour and a half in the mornings now, on the first half of Fire Away Friday, or First Person Shooter Friday, whichever, right? And then the second half is also going to be an hour and a half. So I guess to be short about it, on Fridays we're going to do 3 hours total, split into 2 streams. And those are going to be the days that you're definitely going to catch me on Call of Duty multiplayer, Battlefield 6 multiplayer, Call of Duty Zombies, Red Sec, any of those are 1,000% going to be on a Friday, and then they'll probably be on a Saturday, but that's a 50-50 on Saturdays. Okay, all right, we'll see you when you get back. All right, let's see here. Where do we want to put this thing? Where do we want to put it? I don't like crossing over all that water, but it depends on the direction of the wind, which right now is not very favorable. So we might have to run from over here over to here to do this. Depends on what the wind does, but we're gonna change the time here in just a little bit. After I place this, I'm gonna fast travel, and we're gonna get this turkey hunt done. So we're gonna set this up before they're here with the. Is it the Fox Bang Pro or is it the Fox Pro? It doesn't say. Fox Pro 360. I thought it was the Fox Bang Pro electronic collar or something like that. All right. So if we were to put something somewhere, we'd probably want it to be. We definitely need to be within like 100 meters of their zone. So we'll choose this zone because it's closer to that house and it's closer to the tent. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna place the Fox Pro 360 where we think they're gonna be, or where we want them, and then we're gonna place our tripod somewhere downhill looking up at them, depending on the wind. And use a 22 from about, we might be able to use the bow. It won't really make much of a difference because we have to be within 50 meters, guys. So probably going to be a bow shot. Who knows though? But we're going to put it within about 40 at least, or 30, probably 30 of the tripod. So let's see what type of look we got here. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. So we can put this right here, somewhere out here relatively open, and then we can set up over there, or vice versa. So I'm going to say that this is going to go probably right here. We'll say right here. Okay, right about there. And then this is going to be squeezed in right about, well, that's closer to their zone. I don't like that. Actually, we're going to have to change that up. So their zone is 30 right there. Okay, so we're going to have to put this right about here. And then, hey, what's going on here? Streamlabs Doctors. Join Dr. Squatch in celebrating FIFA World Cup, our newest sponsorship campaign, blah, 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 blah. And we're going to see where we can put this that's going to be a good location. I love how evidently nothing is flat enough. Is that going to be? That should be about, yeah, within 30. Here, look at that, 29. Perfect. All right, guys, let's go to this house real quick. We're going to reset the time to be about, how long of a walk is it from here to the house? See, on the screen, if you guys ever need to, you can look on the screen to see it's about a 14-minute walk, right? So that's real time. That's real time. So whenever you're going to plan a hunt, what you want to do, obviously, for anybody new to the game, is you want to place your stuff ahead of time in a need zone just like that. Okay, so we're doing Miriam Turkey. They're here from 11 to 14. We need to shoot them between 8 and 12. So we are going to, we have to be sneaky because, no, we're not. No, we're not. So we're going to set the time over here and give us approximately 14 minutes or 15 minutes real time, which in game time is like an hour. Because game time in this game is 1 hour. Or sorry, 4 times faster. So every 15 minutes of real time is an hour in the game. And it's going to take us 15 real minutes. So we're going to have to set it an hour ahead of time. So they're going to be there at 11. We're going to set it for 10. We're gonna set it for 10-ish and try to haul booty over there. But I'm actually going, yeah. Did we rewind that? Let's try this again. Let's make sure we rewind that for sure. And bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. And another thing I'm going to do real quick. Hold on, kiddo. Hold on. She is gaming it up also, guys, sitting right over here by me. She got an Xbox. She was super happy about it. We're actually going to go to our lures real quick. We're going to get rid of the goose collar. There's no geese here, and we're going to grab ourselves a turkey call while we're here, if I can remember where it is super quickly. There's a mouth turkey collar. Where's the other turkey call? I know we had another turkey call. Okay, we're gonna buy it super duper 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 fast. So store, oh my gosh, guys. Okay, lures, we're gonna get this turkey call. Guys, these calls can sometimes reach out way, way, way farther than your Fox Pro 360 can. So it's a good idea. It's a good idea to use those as well. What do we got there? Super duper fast. Super duper fast, yeah. All right. I thought you were saying Sudur Patan for a second, like the map, and I was like, oh man, that sounds nice. I miss going to that place. Guys, we're gonna have a great stream today. I'm really feeling great about this. Wild turkey caller, 200 meters. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. It'll get them to vocalize though, so we are gonna get that. Good gosh, guys, I've got to start making my decisions ahead of time better. But we're gonna get both these calls going. Where is it? Where did it go? There it is, and we're gonna get going. We're gonna get going. We're gonna run for quite a ways first, though. Where is it? Let's go. All right. It should be about a 15-minute walk, so we should have plenty of time to run it. Once we get within about 400 meters, we're gonna start slowing down, and we're really gonna start slowing down when we get to about 150. And while we're running, might as well jump over here to the inventory and grab ourselves these lures and assign them where they go. Squall collar. Hey, look at that. We didn't get stuck on that tree. All right. The squall collar can reach 500 meters, guys, for anybody looking to hunt common raccoon from a long distance away, whether that be on Salzweisen or Mississippi Acres. That squall collar I'm a big Fox Pro guy, guys. I love the Fox Pro. It can call all callable or nearly all callable species, right? Well, the thing is that some of those other calls can reach further and have, better effectiveness, better attraction strength. So if you guys are like me and you love the Fox Pro, 1000% make sure you're reading through and refreshing up all the time on different calls and different stuff they're adding to the game, because this stuff is awesome. Let's see here. Now, since I'm playing this game, you guys, as you can see, I don't really have to use my left hand a whole lot. So if we're having a good old time, we can go past 2 hours on games like this where I'm not even really using my left hand too much. So Call the Wild Wednesdays are going to be a big deal for about 2-3 weeks. They're a big deal all the time, but they're particularly going to be a focus of ours for 2 to 3 weeks, and that's going to be twice a day. All right. By the way, Thiago and whoever else is joining us today, welcome, guys. That moose is not very happy, but we don't care. By the way, we're actually going to buy this on the way there. I'm changing the time ever so slightly to Call the Wild Wednesdays because everybody is starting to join me toward the end, right? People are starting to discover it more during the end. There's a turkey right there. Look at that. Flying through. So we're going to push it back 1 hour. There's one flying right there, too. Look at that. Oh, man. Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful sight. Huh. And so you don't get looks like that. You don't get looks like that every day, guys. Cherish that. That's awesome. Back to the point. We are going to be moving it back 1 hour. We're going to be moving it back 1 hour for the first stream. So whatever time it shows you on my Twitch schedule, it'll show it on your time. For me, it's 11 a.m. For Thiago, it's like 5 p.m. or something like that, right? But it will It'll show you the correct time. It'll be an hour later every single week moving forward in the morning, afternoon time, the first one. And the second one also, we got plenty of time, guys. We got too much time. We got here too early, actually. We should have taken more time to get here. But yes, the second one also, you guys, might be pushed back ever so slightly. It might not. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. All based on dinner time, nice things like that. So, all right, guys, we got here way, way, way earlier than what we were supposed to. So I'm gonna make my way back there just a little bit because I think there was a need zone back there I probably missed. A lot of turkey around here, which is good. Well, that makes me need to stay up later. Only for the second one, bro, Chacho. Only for the second one. Oh, yeah, that does. Okay, you're not able to join the first one regularly, are you? Huh, okay. I tell you, we might move it back only like a half hour then, something like that. We're ending it at, for me, we're doing 4:30 to 6. We might be doing like, and it's going to be a couple hours instead of just an hour and a half. So what we might do is we might do like, oh, gotcha. I'm going to sweat it. I'm going to sweat it a little bit. You're my Call of the Wild guy. You're my moderator. You're my loyal, guy who helps me with my show. I'm definitely going to sweat that a little bit. I don't mean like stress over it per se, but I'm gonna take that in consideration. So I tell you what, I'm probably going to do. We're doing 4:30 my time for the beginning of it. We'll probably say we're probably going to keep the second half at 4:30. And I tell you what, we will do. We'll do 4:30 to 6:30. It's going to be a 2-hour stream instead of an hour and a half. So the first one will be, it's going to start an hour later, and it's going to go on for 2 hours at least. So for me, 12 to 2. And the second one is going to be 4:30 to 6:30. It's going to start at the same time, but it's going to go on until 6:30. And that should be about what we need. So now here's the thing, guys. We are going to have a little bit of a wait here. A little bit of a wait. So don't give up on me. I definitely did too much running and got here too early. I did both of those. I forgot to slow down because I was jibber jabbering. So we're going to the first one, yes. The first one would be an hour later than normal, and it would go on for 2 hours. So you might be able to get back from hockey. I don't know. Maybe that'll help you get back from hockey. Today's went on a little extra long because it's mostly one-handed game, and we had some people watching, and that's why we kept going. But nobody's really watching the 11. I can't really start at 11 and just go on till 4 because the second stream has to start at about 4:30, and I have to give my wrist a break even with this light gaming. So yeah, we'll do. It'll be an hour later on the first stream of the day. Hopefully that'll help the hockey schedule thing. Maybe not. Who knows? Who knows? I'm thinking. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what your time is, Thiago. I'm trying to think of what time it is for you. I tell you what, guys. While we're actually waiting, bear with me. I'm going to update the schedule right now. I'm going to update it right stinking now. And that's going to help us out a little bit. So let me go here, Stream Manager, and then Schedule. Nope, there we go. All right, so what did I say we were going to do, guys? What did I say we're going to do? All right, here we go. Call the Wild Wednesday. And guys, we have just a little bit of time to burn until it is the proper time. But we're going to go ahead and start calling them in as soon as I'm done changing the name of the stream real quick. 4:30. We're gonna go. I hear footsteps, guys. I already hear footsteps. I thought. I kid you not. Now, one thing about this game, guys, is it does commonly have issues with like stereo audio. The directional sound sometimes can be off. Like an animal could be sounding like it's to your left, and it's not at all to your left. But they're pretty aware of that too, I think.
I can't get out. No, I don't want to buy it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm hearing never click on anything.
I hear something, guys, but I think it's just not what I'm expecting. All right, guys, let's get this call going. Let's get this call going. Miriam Turkey is pretty much the only thing we're really concerned about. Let's see how we do.
No, I don't want to buy it.
Hmm.
How can I get rid of this? Cannot.
All right. We're good to go, guys. We are super, super good to go. I'm just making sure my stream is doing okay. How's it looking on y'all's end? Is there any issues at the moment? I'm not getting any red flags on any of my little windows here saying that anything's wrong, so I think we're doing okay. We are having some weather today. Guys, so I'm just kind of making sure of that. Hail actually was just coming down not too long ago. Shocking to see that over here in Antarctica. All right, here we go. So, guys, this is going to be okay. There's going to be just a little bit of a wait because we ran here the whole time. I didn't slow down and start walking like I said I was going to, but we only have 9 minutes game time, which is divided by 4. Okay, 8 minutes game time. So we have 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes until their need zone is active over here. And so within the next like 5 minutes, we should have them for sure right on that collar. And we're going to take out our first of 2 daily challenges that are left, the Miriam Turkey. Coyote is coming up after that, and then you guys get to tell me what you want me to hunt after that. After the daily challenges are done, most weeks, you guys get to tell me what map you'd like to see, what type of animal you'd like to see me hunt, and we'll get it done. You know, if it's a map I don't have, I do have reward points saved up exactly for that, so I'll even try out new maps if you guys want. It's up to you all. Now, I'm definitely going to use this to make them more vocal. This will help me to tell, or it should. There it is. There it is. See, this will help me to tell where they're at before they even start heading this way. So since they're a little bit downwind of me, we're going to go ahead and do this. And we're going to pull up our list. So we have a comprehensive list of all of the animal's strengths and weaknesses and all that jazz. So let's see what we got on that. Leighton Lake, here we go. Miriam Turkey, class 1 animal. Difficulty, easy. strong movement vision, weak smell. So we should be fine. Holy cow, they are going at it, guys. I think this is glitched out. I think this turkey is going to keep yelling at us till we kill it. You see this, guys? We only used the turkey call one time. That sucker is still talking. But yeah, they have strong movement vision. That's it. And then they have weak smell. They don't have anything noted for hearing. So this is absolutely golden for us. And 4.08 is gold, and 4.62 is diamond for Miriam Turkey. So let's see what we get.
We want diamonds.
We want diamond. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, kiddo. We absolutely do. Angry turkey.
And gold. And
No worries, bro, Chacho. No worries. Thank you. All right, guys. Any minute now, they should be starting to head this way. That turkey really went at it for a while, guys. We're going to go ahead and do this again. Get ready for 50 calls. Get ready for 50 turkey calls. That son of a biscuit. I tell you what, at least we will be able to go stalk that turkey and kill them within 50 on foot if we have to. I would rather the turkey answer the call and come over here, but it might be that we have to go over there. And that's fine. It's about 200 meters away. God, he's still going at it. She is still going at it.
Dad, how do you get rid of this black dot? This gray dot?
Mm-hmm.
This gray dot that I can't get rid of?
What are you saying, baby?
Whenever I do B.
Don't do that. That's spending real money. That's spending $10 real money. Do not do that. Just play your game.
Oh, I can't get rid of the dot.
Press B. There you go. I'm going to actually ask her to do me a little favor, guys. I'm going to see if she'll... Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. I was sitting here talking that whole time on mute. Thank you. This has been absolutely insane. Oh, God. So we have to get within 50. They're directly downwind of us, wouldn't you know it? So when we move out of the way, they're likely to start going toward the call. But we're going to make a careful little crawl over here, little squat walk over here, around behind them and up this hill, and we should be in perfect position. It might seem like it's taking forever when you look how slow we walk, but it's really just how walking slow feels, I guess, because it's not going to take near as long as waiting for them. Right, right. Okay. I knew it. I knew it. See, they have a weak sense of smell, but it's still enough to keep them from coming straight to you. I told you, as soon as I got out of the way, weak sense of smell. They're staying away, they're 200 meters away, staying away from us because of their weak sense of smell. Ooh, that's our turkey. That's our turkey, guys. We just have to get it within 50. We just have to oof him. We're going to oof him. It's time to oof him. He's just barely outside of 50. We have to do it inside of 50, and we have to do it within the next 50 minutes game time, which is like, I don't even know, like 13 minutes real time. Okay, I'm going to keep... Okay, that's more than close enough. That's more than close enough. All right, we're going to oof him, guys. Ready for an oof. And that is a silenced weapon, but it's still going to be enough to tick off a few animals, evidently, so... It's not as quiet as the bow. It's not as quiet as the bow. He is oofed. He is oofed.
You got gold on him.
And guys, that potentially is going to be a trophy. 22 LR for the dub, guys. 22 LR for the third challenge done today. Weekly and 2 dailies are done. We're going to get our last daily out of the way, and then you all get to tell me what you'd like to see. Maps I currently have are Mississippi Acres, Emerald Coast, Salzweisen, but we're going to say Salzweisen is off limits. Okay, you guys get to pick anything but Salzweisen. Okay. And we spend all of our streams on Salzweisen, so I will nix that one for now, because we've spent the last like 2 or 3 streams mostly on Salzweisen doing challenges. So we have the Medved Taiga. We have, of course, Leighton and Hirschfeld, and those are great ones, too. What other maps do we have? We have Ridge, Silver Ridge Peaks or whatever it is. Something, the one with the mountain lion. We've barely hunted that one. We haven't done the most hunting on some of these new ones I'm listing. But, you know, we're pretty acquainted with Leighton, Hirschfelden, Salzweisen, all the normal ones. 4.22, that's by no means going to be a PB because we have gotten a diamond turkey before. I'm pretty sure. But let's see what our personal best is on Miriam Turkey. Miriam Turkey, 4.52, evidently. So that's just going to be a payday for us. 4201 meters, 42.01 meters, 938 cash, and 179 experience. All right, guys, next up is good old, let's get our tripod and thing back, but good old coyotes. So we're going to get that reward real quick, and then coyotes from beyond 75 between 10 and 14, which we're currently at that time, so let's see what we can do.
Don't click the button.
Well, what do we need?
All right, all right. Sorry, guys. I might have to take my medicine here in just a second. So let's see here.
Let's try. Maybe.
Supplements, whatever, you know, stuff to help, stuff to help.
How to do that?
All right, so between, what do we say, 10 and 14, right? So where is the coyote going to be at during that time? We need any coyote area we can find. I think the northeastern part of the map is a little bit better for coyote hunting. I know the eastern side of the map for sure is. Yeah, nothing. Okay, over here. We know we got one over here somewhere by this. I guess we cleared them all out because this blind had one. Tripod stand, Iron turkey. Coyote, but what time? What time was that on the coyotes? Nope. So feeding times are not likely going to be what we need for coyote. Thank you, honey. Whoop. Okay. Sorry, guys. I got my neck is starting to act up. Any of you guys trying to quit pop? This is a hardly hidden gem, but sparkling ice, carbonated flavored water. They even have lemon lime. It's like Sprite without the sugar, guys. And they do sweeten it. They just use stevia or whatever it is, like the more natural version of artificial sweeteners. So super good option, and it's cheap and amazing. It's just a brand that nobody really. I think their branding is actually why they're probably not doing any better than they are. So let's see what we can do here. I know they got a drink at some point, but I don't think we've ever really bothered. Warning call. Oh, guys, we're gonna grab another turkey real quick. Where is that guy? Where's he at? Where's he at? Sitting there. I'm gonna start crawling this way while we keep looking on the map. Where are you coyotes drinking at? I know they're drinking up here sometimes. That's not the right pond. Lake up here is. Well, maybe it was. I think it's up here. Coyotes, 7 to 10. So they're sleeping from 7 to 10, and they might sleep at a slightly different time as well. No JKWSD. Hey! Nothing in the bottom left. Oh. What you mean nothing in the bottom left? What's up, Notice? How are you doing today? How is Notice doing? Why is there nothing in the bottom left of my stream? I'm in the bottom left of my stream. Are you calling me nothing? I'm just kidding. Oh, camo! Oh my god! Dude, oh my gosh. Yeah, oh my gosh, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, because you're camo. Holy cow, Notice. Bro, you're going to have to teach me how to be funny. You're going to have to teach me how to be funny, because evidently I suck at it sometimes. All right, let's see here. How is Notice doing today? That's funny.
Hey, you only need 2 more, right?
Whenever I first thought of that invisibility, I instantly thought of, like, good old Cena, right? I was like, yeah, I'm not John Cena. Wait a minute. I've seen so many jokes about John Cena in like reels where it's like it shows a picture of him with his kid or something graduating, or I don't know what it was. And they're like, isn't it so sad that John Cena's kid had to graduate by herself? They're pretending like they can't see him in the photo. Oh my goodness. It's so sad that my thought went to my thought pattern went to John Cena before it went to wearing camo. That's funny. If I was actually outside hunting, then I would immediately feel like, yeah, of course I'm invisible, you know. And then, not so much. Not so much, I guess, when I'm playing a video game. God dang, guys, we are really needing to get some of these coyote at between 10 and 14. That need zone ends at 10 and 14. So the best shot we're going to have right now, because evidently we haven't found when the crap they're drinking, is we're going to have to go, as soon as they wake up from their nap, we're going to have to go kill them that way. So here we go. We're going to fast travel over here, see what happens if we go southwest a little bit. They might be drinking. They might be drinking on the east side of that house where that big coast is. I'm willing to bet it's their drinking time because they're not sleeping and they're not eating at that time. And we have just yet to freaking spot them drinking for some reason. We shoot them before they get there, I guess. I say that we're not the most coyote focused hunter. All right, let's see here. Who's talking? All I hear is a talking shrub. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I tell you what, I'm going to confirm it. Let's see what Google has to say, guys, about when do coyotes drink? When do coyote drink Call of the Wild? They drink between 0 to 4:30. Oh, what? Okay. Wow. All right. Hold on. Where are coyote between 10 and 14? I wonder if it's going to be that easy. No, this doesn't count as legitimately playing the game, but I just wonder. Resting zones. Okay, so it is a resting zone. I'm not reading anything else it says. I clicked out of it. You are kidding me. They're going to have a resting zone that somehow has not been found yet. Ever on the map anywhere. Okay. All right. Guys, look at how many freaking need zones we have on this map, guys. Look at the map. We are not new to this map. So I don't think they ever really come out here this far west, but oh, they do. 10 and 14. Wow, I stand corrected, guys. I stand corrected. Okay, here we go. We're going right to the same place we just were. That's going to make it a very short and easy hunt. Wow. That was... I don't know why we couldn't find that a second ago. I really didn't think to look that far west. So, guys. Hey, guys. Anybody joining? Anybody watching who's joining in with us? We are doing our second stream of the day for Call of the Wild Wednesday. Thank you so much for being here. We're doing our final challenge. We've already gotten the weekly challenge done all in one stream earlier today for like a 2-hour stream, 3-hour stream. And we got 2 daily challenges done. We're finishing our 3rd daily challenge, and then you guys get to tell me what you want me to hunt, where you want me to hunt, things like that. So if you've played before and you have a certain map, feel free to let me know. You don't got to. I can pick something randomly if I want, if nobody else wants to pick. But also, if you're not acquainted with the game, just pick an animal you'd like to see hunted. And if it exists in the game, we'll go hunt it. And it probably does. Think of an animal that's hunted, and it probably exists in this game. Think of an animal that's not hunted, and it might still exist in this game. Bengal tigers are hunted in this game. I don't know if you can really hunt those. Tigers, yeah. Yeah. We got one. Tigers, yep. I will say I'm definitely not going to beat my tiger trophy, but we will gladly go hunt a tiger. That is a Class 9 animal. Any other votes are also very, very welcome, guys. Thiago is very acquainted with this game, and that vote absolutely will count. But don't be afraid to pipe up, guys, and any and all of you let me know what you think, and I'll pick one. How do we start a poll? Guys, how do we start a poll in here? Thiago, you guys know how to, right? Poll. Poll. Hey, look at that. Whoa. Okay, so let me. What does this do? All right, question. What should we hunt next? And the responses are going to be, guys, I'm so stupid. I didn't change the time. Okay. We got tiger. What other options do we got, guys? We got tiger.
I got to money.
She is so happy right now, guys. All right. All you're going to need is a total of 10 points. You guys tell me what else can. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to do this after I get some more votes, but I did learn how to do it. So let's reset the time. Holy crap. And let's hope to goodness gracious that the wind is not disfavorable. We're on west, and by golly, we got a northwest wind. We'll take that. All right. When I get within about 350, we're going to stop running. Tigers is one animal. We might not have enough people to vote. We had 4. That would have been enough. I don't know if 3 is going to be enough. That's going to be me, Thiago, and Notice. That still counts, but I guarantee you we're going to have a lot of 3-way ties. It's like, oh, if I put 5 options up there and 3 people get to vote. We are 2 with Twitch. Well, hey, all right. We are officially, I can't see who, where, or whatever, but we are officially cross-platform. That's awesome. We've had that happen a little bit. Thank you guys very much for joining us, whenever, wherever, however you are joining us. And I need to look at the multi-stream actually now. I think I'm missing chats possibly. I think I'm missing chats sometimes because I'm not... Ooh, yeah, that's bad. I need to link up my... For some reason, I can't chat on YouTube, I don't think. We're going to do a test chat. That's just Twitch. And we are live on YouTube. I'm watching my YouTube right now, actually. What in the world? Why are we not able to chat on YouTube? We're going to have to fix that. Wow. I can only see and only talk to Twitch. So this entire time, we've probably had people talking to me on here that did not have any idea that I was that I was not purposely ignoring them. They probably thought I was purposely ignoring them. That explains a lot, Thiago. That explains a lot. I'm live on YouTube. It's a poor connection on YouTube at the moment for some reason, but it's not on Streamlabs. It's not on Twitter. It's none of that. So I got to start saying the purple one and the red one. I got to start saying that, I guess, because I guess that's better to do. But anyway, there's a bear. We don't have, the only thing we take that down with right now is a bow, and we're not really looking to do that upwind of it. It's going to absolutely smell us with no time at all. You can get mad, ma'am. Is it working? Wow. Yeah, I can see the chat, but I just can't respond to it. Because whenever I'm sending chats, for some reason, it says I got one from YouTube, but there's no option. The drop-down arrow that usually has the option to choose where I'm chatting to only shows Twitch. Which is weird. Yep, and that's just chatting right back to Twitch. All right. We're just gonna roll with it, guys. I think I know what I got to do, but I just got to do it offline. I got to change the stream key and get back to using the original authorized connection, the auto-generated stream key, because I had to make my own custom one, and that didn't really work out super well because it kept renaming my old streams. All right, let's see here.
VIP.
It's a male whitetail deer right there that we could use, but we're going to keep holding out for the good old coyote. Let's see here. All right, we're closing in on about 200 meters. Got a need zone out of it potentially, so that's good. We'll take that for sure.
My cat ears.
Yep, sure did. All right. We have to be beyond 75 meters for this one, guys. So the trick is with this terrain, how are we going to get a 100-meter shot? It's some deer tracks. Coyote have good sense of the smell and hearing, if I remember right. Hey, kiddo.
What?
Uh-uh. All right, so we're definitely not going to be able to pull this off over here very easily. I'm trying to look for the furthest possible shot I could get, maybe from that rock. Don't be a coyote. Okay. As long as we can get, man, I don't know if that rock's gonna be able to see that. It might be able to way over there, but it still might not. Yeah. Fat chance. But you know what we do got a chance of if we don't spook him in the process. We do have a chance of putting it way over here and calling in the coyote. And then we will be able to get back over here at least 75, which will be great.
Did you know it? I made it to 2.
I want them to be up here on this upward slant, so that way when they are here, I can 100% know that I'm going to get a shot. It's probably right about there. Good old moose. Let's keep going until we get where we're going. We got until 1400 game time, so that is 3.5 hours. In other words, 45 minutes real time. That should be plenty to be able to get this done. So, coyote. We very well may have to use a tripod, but that's going to be really hard to pull off without spooking them. We're just going to get on this rock and hopefully it'll be tall enough. We didn't spook any that I saw, but they will spook without showing. Sometimes they will spook without showing you they spook, so. Ooh, that's them. That is a warning call. Oh, we're going to get away from that. This should be sufficient. This should be it. And that's a male coyote, so yeah, we'll get something out of this, guys. We will get something out of this. Perfect. Perfect. Could be just inside of 100 meters. Let's see, we get a hollow point or do we got a palmer tip? Palmer tip. Okay. Nope, 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 not that. I don't think we spooked him, so don't tell me he has no interest in that. There's just no way that's not within 200 meters of him. It's just gonna take. I'm just gonna have to be patient. It's just gonna take a little time for him to answer that call. Trying to see if I can spot anything through the little branches. Not looking the best. But at least we know now where we want to be. We also know that we want about 1,000 more tents for all the places we go. They shouldn't be too long. We're in the right time both for the challenge and for the resting zone. 10 to 14 is exactly when the challenge is. So if that is just right about 100 meters from me, which it's a little bit further, but that's about... Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, it should definitely reach over there. It should at least reach from here to at least here. And at least there. That might be a little bit right on the line, actually. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I'm trying to get my neck under control. Okay. All right. He's playing hard to get. He's definitely playing hard to get. I tell you what we might do. We might be grabbing a tent and putting it over here. Somewhere like right here in between all of this. There we go. Welcome back, Thiago. This is absolutely crazy to me that we are this close to their zone. First of all, their zone is on the right side of the Fox Pro. And it's within 100 meters of their need zone marker, which means it should definitely be within 200 meters of where they're actually at. And yet, they ain't showing up. How much money we got? I tell you what, we might be buying a tent. We might just be buying a tent. I don't know. We got one right over there, so it seems kind of extra. But let's see about it. He barked at us just right over here. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna be looking for another coyote resting zone. At least I know to look for the Z's. I know to look for the Z's for sure. So this is gonna make it 10 times faster to find. All I need is to look for the Z's. All right, let's see here. White-tailed jackrabbit, mallard. You okay there, kiddo?
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Nope, that's not coyote. I'm just double, triple checking coyote's not on any of them, and then we're gonna go more north. That's a coyote need zone right there, for crying out loud. That's just absolutely wild to me. Oh, there we go. There we go. Why is he not responding? He's leveled very hard. Okay. Okay. He's attentive. We will take him within 75 if we have to, because that's a good coyote. That's a good coyote. We just have to back up enough, hopefully, to be able to get him at 75. We have to get back this way as much as possible.
Wee! 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 Wee!
Well, hello, Gravy. Welcome back, good sir. Good to have you back,
Yes,
my guy.
yes,
We are about to get our last daily challenge done by actually getting a very hard coyote bagged and tagged. Tagged and bagged. And then we are going to be choosing whatever else to hunt. We've gotten the weekly challenge done in 1 2.5 3 hour stream earlier today. Next up is going to be this last daily challenge with this here coyote. We have to shoot him outside. We have to be beyond 75.
yes.
We have to be beyond 75 meters to shoot this guy, and he is going to make that difficult, evidently. See, he's not actually giving us a look at 75 or beyond. The call is right over there, and that should be beyond 75, but he's taking his darn time, I tell you what, getting over there. I don't know if we can make this happen quickly enough, but I'm gonna half stick jog to get there, and then that should be 75 and we can take him out. I should probably watch this as I got the game now. Dude, absolutely, bro. We do Call the Wild Wednesday every single Wednesday, daily and weekly challenges, usually all done within 1 or 2 streams.
Okay, let's
You know, it's there he is. Okay, he's at 7,200. He's alarmed. We got to sit down. He's alarmed. And if we can just confirm that he is at 75, I just need to make sure he is at least 73. It's a good thing I checked. If we can get him to back up just a little bit, he's alert. If he could just please back up a little bit there, bro, Chacho. He's coming closer. He's a level 7. Level 8 is mythical or legendary, something like that. Depending on the animal, too. He's attentive, so he's gone from alarmed to alert to attentive. Once he gets done being attentive, he should be going back. Yep, he's calm. Yep. Now he should be going back to our Fox Pro call, which is here. So once he goes back that direction, we're going to take him out. We are not letting this guy get away, though. We are absolutely not letting this guy get away. Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? That is probably going to be the better coyote that we've ever gotten. We'll find out, though. We'll find out. He's taken like a good 15 minutes at least just to answer the call. He gave us a warning call before we ever even made it to this rock, and we've been here for a minute. Mythical, yep. Yep. So level 9, I think, is the hardest. So he's 2 levels away from the most difficult level of animal. If we can just get him to show his face where we have a shot. This entire time he's been within range, but he keeps not showing up where we can actually see or shoot. But he's going to have to. He's wanting to answer that call, so he's going to have to show himself. We will track him if we have to. It's just we got to get him outside of 75 to get both a PB and the daily challenge done. By the way, Gravy, we are also taking votes on what animal and or map would you like to see after we complete this last challenge. So you feel free to throw in whatever you think of. Don't look backward in the chat because Thiago's already sent a vote. Unless you want to look back and agree with him, it's up to you. But you can think of any type of animal, and if this game has it, we'll hunt it. You can think of any map, and if this game has it, game has it, we'll hunt it. So obviously it will. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Okay. He's at 110, I think, is what I saw. So we're gonna have to aim up just a little bit. Oh, we missed a vital. God, I thought that was good. Is that the wrong gun? Okay. Oh, we got some turkey flying. I for sure thought that was the right height because I was sighted in at 75. He was at 110, so I shot between the notch and the crosshair. I think I shot. Obviously, I shot too high or too low. That sucks. But hey, he's gonna live, so we can get him some other time. But what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to make this. We're gonna have to get this done the right way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a tripod. The Fox Pro is gonna be somewhere beyond 75 meters out from me. Is the goal. Okay. That's too. We don't care about. Ooh. We don't have anything to get him with but a bow. All we have to get this guy with is a bow. Let's just go ahead and get a bow on this deer real quick before we do the next one. We're completely downwind of it, so there's just no point in not whenever he's only 90 to 120 away from us. And while we're at it, we're just going to have him get where we want him to get. And that is right there. Use this tree for a little bit of cover. There we go. There he is. There he is. Hey, look at that. Look at that. He's not the biggest moose in the world, but that's not bad. 198 to 152. He's gold. He's absolutely gold. We just got to get a bow and arrow through him. He's nervous, so he's not going to care until he gets a little bit less unhappy. Dodo. You want me to hunt Dodo? Oh, my gosh. I wish. I genuinely wish. That'd be fun. We can get on some Ark Ascended and hunt some dodos, I guess. You know, we could do that. Answer the call, you nervous turd. You're only a level 4 easy. Come on now.
Hey, Dad. You know what I'm feeling?
Oh, he's laying down. That's a rest zone. That's a rest zone he's going to. I'm going to mark that. We're going to get that rest zone. And then he's going to probably come back, actually, before we even get to marking it. I don't know anything about the game yet, so I can't vote. All right. We will definitely be seeing if we can find us a Bengal tiger. That is going to get, we're going to use the 308 for that one, or a bow, but a 308 because we're not using a bow on a Bengal tiger. You know, we can do class 9 with them. Just so you know, if and when you do get enough money, or if you ever need any tips, ask me. I've been playing this for years. I'm not the best in the world at it, but I have been playing for a long time and know a bit about it. Yeah, we can absolutely get some Bengal tiger. We got 3 or 4 of them hanging up. My best ever animal is actually a diamond Bengal tiger that is dual mounted hunting. What animal was it, Thiago? We did a special mount with my diamond Bengal tiger that you showed me. Yeah. There is one gun to watch out for. There's certain things you got to watch out for that the game cannot and will not tell you, and that's multiplayer right now is kind of broken. If you're with somebody at all and you're in any sort of structure, then they will all, or even if you're near each other, the animals will be able to sense your presence too much, and they'll all spook within like 110 meters, even if you're in a ground blind. So no multiplayer really works the right way right now. If you're with another person, good luck. They're just going to spook. You can try really, really, really hard to get some really, really easy animals, but so that's a temporary thing. I messaged Call of the Wild developers and let them know, and they messaged me back and said, yeah, we're going to fix that because people have been mentioning that. We know about it, so that's good. Tip number 2 that you definitely want to know right off the bat, don't buy a 7mm Empress. Don't buy it. That thing says, and I'll tell you why. That thing claims it can kill a level 7 to 9 animal. Yeah, it does. But don't ever buy the 7mm Empress because you're going to save up 60,000. It's a 7mm rifle it's the first rifle you can buy. It might be the only one you can buy without DLC. I'm not sure, but it's the first rifle you can buy for class 9 and 7mm Empress. Don't buy that at all, and I'll tell you why. The penetration on it is broken unless they updated it, and I've experienced this myself where I place a shot perfectly within 40 to 60 meters perfectly on a moose, class 8 animal, right? And I walk up there, it says no organs hit. Then I called it in within like 30, shot it again perfectly right in front of me, broadside 30 shot, and it was going to be a personal best at the time. And again, I walk up there and like, that had to be it. And I shot it with a 7mm Empress, right? No organs hit. I find it dies from 2 non-vital shots. You look at the x-ray, both of the shots were right on the lung and didn't get through the skin barely. The penetration on it is glitched out. They probably know that and have fixed it because people have complained about it on the internet, but either way, the 308, the Rangemaster, that needs to be the first Class 9 gun, like rifle, that you buy. Otherwise, use the free Sundberg pistol that they give you. You can go get free guns from the shop for certain holiday things. They give them out for free, and a bow. So definitely use the bow and a pistol for Class 9 until you have the money. The third tip I will give you that is absolutely game-changing is make sure you are absolutely doing the daily challenges. This last daily challenge alone is $4,000 for one coyote. We started today probably somewhere around $25,000 to $30,000. I forget what it was. We're at $54,000. We might have been at 35, somewhere around there. But anyway, we have gained. Generally, we gain at least $20,000 a day when we play by doing challenges paired with missions, paired with smart hunting. So challenges. Don't buy the Empress. And what was the other one? Multiplayer sucks right now, but. The game rocks. You just, if you want to talk to somebody and hunt from, hundreds of meters from each other, fine, but even that might be broken, actually. I don't know, because if there's 2 people on the map, it might just be a universal glitch where they can sense both of you now from 100+ meters, which sucks because me and my wife have played this game as one of the few games she can enjoy for years. We have played this game for years together. This has been a big game for my wife and me. My wife, bless her heart, is the best woman on planet Earth, okay? Unless she's tied with y'all's wives, okay? I hate it when people say, I got the best wife in the world. Like, no, I do. Anyway, just kidding. It doesn't bother me. I know what they mean. But she is a great woman, and she's a hard-working, full-time student in college and works a full-time job and takes care of so much. I try to do as much as I can to help. And I try to be like, Mr. Mom, and I'm a more traditional person, but I try to be Mr. Mom and clean when she's gone at work and stuff like that, and try to make what I can. But yeah, she plays this game with me, and we cannot wait. We cannot wait for this to be fixed. So I'm excited about that. We're not going to worry about that moose after all. It's just taking too much effort. My sinus pressure is going through the roof, and I've never had that hurt like this before. I don't know why. We're having hail and storms right now, but I've had 5 surgeries, 5 failed surgeries. All of them failed right here in the last 4 or so years, and this is bad. Oh man, they were all within 4 years of each other, but so if I'm extra not thinking clear, guys, that's probably why. We're probably going to grab this chickie poo while we're here if she's just going to keep yelling at us because she shouldn't have done that. But anyway, so sorry for not being. It's crazy, guys. It's like really hurting, like bad, like not just a little ache. It's like throbbing, like oh god, like real sinusitis pressure. I've had chronic sinusitis for like 5 years. Here she comes. I heard it.
Hi, guys.
Yep. There we go. Where's she at? God dang it. I wasn't sighted in. She's nervous. And she should be. But yeah, those are 3 tips I would immediately tell anybody. Multiplayer, no 7mm, and challenges big time. And and I'll also say this, it depends on the map. Now, I'm an Xbox player. You're not I don't know, you're not Xbox per se. Xbox people can do phone and PC and all that jazz. But Yeah, the missions are also a big bonus, or well, they tack on some money. They are not nearly what the daily challenges are. The daily challenges will be like $4, $5, $9,000 for daily and weekly challenge. Oh, come on. She's dead center on the other side of that tree. She's gonna die. Yep, that's a heart shot. Heart shot. Let's go. There she is, guys. There she is. Let's get it. Now, that's not the most impressive specimen to hunt, but that was definitely a shot that I'm happy with. I play on PS5, so a shame. Yep. This would be a game we could have a heck of a time playing, dude. Heck of a time. But I was going to say, if you're on Xbox with this game, guys, the best thing to do, the best system I found is you collect your daily rewards. On Xbox with Ultimate Game Pass, you get daily, weekly rewards for all sorts of different things. I have 25,000 plus rewards. I get a $25 gift card for free that I can use anytime I need. And you just keep saving those points. You can get up to a $100 gift card with your rewards for free. I have bought like half the stuff I've gotten on this game I've bought with money that Xbox has given me for free as free Xbox gift card codes for just redeeming my rewards for having Game Pass. This is the best game to match with Xbox Game Passes because you will absolutely be able to be entertained by one DLC or one or two maps at a time with the amount of time it could take you to save up another $10. You could save up another $10 gift card like every month or two. I mean, I've redeemed my last one was $10. I redeemed it at least like maybe 3 months ago. So, you know, I mean, you could dang near get $10 a month from Ultimate Game Pass if you play every day and just cash it in. And it also gives you rewards for checking on your mobile app, for playing PC and not just console, for playing mobile games. So if you want to pair a platform with Call of the Wild, Xbox might be the way to go. Not trying to say anything bad to any PS5 people or, you know, PC players that don't use Xbox Game Pass, but man, oh man, it is advantageous for the combo that it offers. So I love it. I'll love it. I'll advocate this game probably to the day I die. I mean, whenever I emailed them, I was very blunt but not rude, but I was like, hey, as a person who's played your game for years and bought a lot of your DLCs and I'm trying to stream it and make it like a weekly special stream of mine. I was like, I don't really appreciate, you know, not being able to play with my wife, you know, because we got 2 screens in Xboxes. We actually got 3 screens in the Xboxes altogether in the house, in the apartment. So I want to be able to play my game with my wife, right? Well, I wasn't being super bitter or sassy, but do I play racing games? Checking out the new Forza. I want to play racing games. I don't know which would be the best one to start with because I've been really disappointed by racing games for a long time. Do you guys remember, any of you unk players like me, the old Midnight Club racing game, whatever it was? It was very unrealistic. It got to a point in that game where you could actually pop your car up on 2 wheels on purpose. But that was actually, it was called Midnight Club something. That was actually one of the best racing games, even despite the unrealistic parts. It was one of the best games you could ever want to play. It was amazing. So let's see here. We got to shoot this guy beyond 75. Hopefully that'll be a good spot. And so I loved racing games, particularly ones where it's challenging and you can save up money from succeeding at certain challenges to upgrade various parts of your car. That aspect has been not very commonly found, you know, for me in some games. And so I might be really stupid by saying all that because it might just be that there's a perfect game out there just like that right now, but I just haven't really been super thrilled by the ones I found. You know, if they had that detail to it, it just wasn't quite what I was wanting. Like the quality of the game wasn't maybe. So hard for me to say. We really need, that's going to be a really straight tunnel shot. Like that's not going to be a great look. That's really not going to be a great look. That's very, very, very strict area. So we're gonna have to come over here probably and make use of this instead. This is crazy, guys. Trying to find a 75 plus meter shot over here on this guy. Midnight Club was amazing, dude. It was amazing. I beat the game. It got so good because it got crazy challenging at times. God dang, guys. We can't even find a 75 meter long stretch with a view to make this happen unless we go over here, which we might have to. But issue is the coyotes from here, they come from this direction. They come from the south to get to this need zone. We don't want that. We don't want that. So what can we do? I'm going to call it, guys. I'm going to call it, not for the stream. I'm going to call it for this spot. We're going to have to go. We're going to have to go to a new spot. I mean, that coyote was a great coyote to get. Level 7, very hard. I'm happy with that. Look at those. Look at those, guys. Oh, man. That was a beautiful view. You don't usually run up that close up before they spook over here. Look at that. Assetto Corsa comp is fantastic. Cool, 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 cool. Where's our Fox Pro at? I thought we just had it. Oh, yeah. Duh. All right. We're going to have to find a new spot, guys. We're going to have to. We're looking for rest zones. We're looking for rest zones from 10 to 14 that we can use to get us a coyote. This is proving to be harder than it should be because I don't usually ever take this long to succeed at finding something when I have a rest zone for it. If I don't have a rest zone, that's one thing, you know, usually still not that bad, but need zone, not specifically a rest zone, but yeah, this is you guys are the best. Thank you guys so much for being here for my streams so consistently. I would get really, really, really bummed if I was ever talking to nobody for a whole stream. That would really, after all the work we've put into it. By the way, speaking of that, Gravy, I found out that some issues I'm having with some performance, not very bad ones, but particularly with the intro video, is because of my RAM. I have checked it and checked it and checked it. It's 1,000% my RAM. I only have 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's running at about 6,000 hertz or ms or whatever it is, and it's DDR5 6,000 per second or whatever RAM. So I'm going to be buying some hopefully locally here in town tomorrow at the computer shop, and it's going to be a little pricey, but I'm going to get 16 more gigabytes. The motherboard can hold, I think, up to 128, right? Something like that. So that's going to be a massive, massive improvement to everything, the streaming, the video editing, all of that stuff. When you checked, that makes you think it's RAM. I've checked. I've talked with a couple people about it, but I've checked all the usages. There's no. It's not internet. I've cut that out. Now I have had internet issues, as you guys have known. But when I have connection issues, I have. It gives me a feedback on it, right? So if there's a network connection, the desktop program will tell me if it's network, and I've troubleshooted to make sure of that. It's it's not the bit rate, it's not the frame rate drop-in, it's not what I'm demanding from it. The encoder is set up properly at 1080, 30 frames per second across the board for everything, and I've checked it all. The CPU is not being used up too much, the GPU is not being used up too much, but then the RAM is up. When I'm streaming and playing at the same time and all that stuff, the RAM, even if it's just Streamlabs, is up pretty darn high, and it does fine with everything except whenever I start trying to play. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah. So I ran it with that there, and it shoots up into like the 90s, and then like that's whenever. So it shoots up. It says memory for RAM. That part is everything else is doing great, and that part's like maxed out. Like it's like. The whole bar that shows you how much is used is like all the way at the top. It's like up at like 90%, like whenever I'm trying to stream like detailed videos like that. So I'll do it right now just to make sure. And it might not be quite as bad right now because I'm gaming on Xbox, not on the PC. But sometimes I do game on the PC and stream from it, and that's when it's also really bad. It's like the RAM memory is up into like 89, 90+%, depending on how simple the game is. And that's with simple games too. So let's see your task manager, right? You guys get to see the intro video again. Now, it doesn't always freeze up. It doesn't always, but if I try to game on here and do it, or if I try to play like a complicated video, and I've also talked to AI about it a lot, and like other like and Googled it and tried to figure it out. But I'm using up quite a bit of my memory right now without even playing the video. My memory is in like the 70s ish, right? Usually when I play the video, or especially if I'm playing a game on my PC, then it's up in like the 80s, coming up on 90s. Let's see what it does. You guys ready? You guys ready for this? Da-na-na-na-na-na. Intro video. Na-na-na. Intro video. That right there. That right there.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm
Yeah, so it's shooting up a little bit in the RAM right now.
crazy,
It's
I'm mad. Doing no God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, baby, I'm
yeah, that right there. And I can tell you definitively that's not a network issue that I'm having. It's not a network issue. I got all the settings on the encoding on the PC from Streamlabs. But the CPU usage is only at 5%. But the memory is in like the 70s and 80s. It's jumping around. It's not as bad right now. Disk is at 49. So yeah, CPU usage is up at like 9%. It floats around 10%. The memory is float between 70 and 80. And if I play even a little game like Metal Storm, it's up at like 80, 89. So let's try that again. Let's try that again. I'm going to restart it and see. Here's another thing too, is whenever it's pulling it and playing it, if I play it once and then play it a second time, then it plays it smoother the second time. So it is the PC, I'm pretty sure, trying to upload the video, because whenever I let it play once and then I play a second time, look, it's not freezing.
born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby,
Yeah,
I'm
not one freeze. That slow-mo there was not freeze. That's actually slow-mo that I put in the video. This is the farthest we've made it about it freezing the first one. And it always plays smoothly the second time I play it. Yeah, not one freeze. Not one freeze. For whatever reason, not one freeze, right? And the memory usage is, right now, it's actually like in the 70s. It's not up in the 80s this time. Let me end a couple tasks here while I'm in here, first of all, because I don't. But yeah, so yeah. I mean, from what I've been able to find, it does seem like, whether that's the problem or not, I'm definitely using too much of my RAM whenever I'm shooting up in like the 80s, 90s. Trying to play games, because I only have 16 gigabytes of RAM. But if it is something else, please feel free to let me know if it does actually stick out. But the best thing I can think of, and I've troubleshooted very thoroughly, it's not the router or the connection or anything like that. It's always the first time that video plays, it struggles to play it smoothly without freezing up. And then once it's played it through once, it'll play it through the second time perfectly fine. So I think it does need more memory and processing, because it has a great GPU. I got a GeForce RTX 4060. It's not fantastic, but it's good. It probably is RAM. I'm just making sure not wasting money. Bro, you have no idea how much I appreciate that. No idea. And I'm not trying to argue at all either. I'm just trying to make sure that you, as somebody who knows more about it than me, knows as thoroughly as possible what it looks like. That way, because I have OCD real bad. I have OCD. CPU and GPU usage is like, I don't know what the percent was, but it's like not even popping up on the scale. I can go back and try it again. CPU was 9. I forget what GPU was at. All I see right here is CPU, memory, disk, and network. Is disk isn't GPU, I don't think, but I have a GeForce RTX 4060. I know that's, and I have an Asus. Oh, what was it? An Asus. God dang, I forget. I can pull it back up, but I know the motherboard. Make and model. So yeah, I know this. It's a brand new gaming PC that was pre-built. It was like it's not like a $6,000 one, but but yeah, I check the back. What do you mean check the back? I definitely can't get to it right now. The display cable. What do you mean the display cable? Oh, it's plugged into the right place. They put stickers on it and everything, said don't plug it in right here. And so, yeah, and we have it. It's plugged into the GPU. Yeah, it's not plugged into the motherboard. It's plugged into the GPU. But that's a good thing. But thank you for saying that, because I didn't know what those other ones were. I knew there were other HDMIs and other options, but on both gaming PCs, because I bought one used for $400 that actually broke in 2 weeks. I don't know. I can see my GPU through the glass case on it right here. It actually says PNY, so it's PNY GeForce RTX 4060. But I don't know why I can't see it on. Yeah, drivers are up to date. I've checked on the drivers from NVIDIA and all that stuff. And I'm pretty sure I'm up to date on all of those. So I think it really is capping out that RAM maybe, but I had no idea that was the motherboard that those other display ports were coming from. So that makes sense. Or if I did, I kind of forgot. But let's see here, guys. We got to find a coyote rest zone that is at the right time. We need it to be at the right time. That coyote rest zone ends at the right time, so we might be able to go kind of pull a trick there and, get them while they're leaving. But I prefer for them to be actually wanting to stay there while we're doing this. But we have not looked for coyote enough, evidently, at 10 o'clock. But yeah, so we're probably going to, I got my first paycheck. I'm not going to go into very big details. It wasn't a whole lot. I've never gotten one before from Twitch, but I got it. And it should be enough to cover maybe 16 gigabytes, maybe, depending on, I don't want to go with a crap brand either. It should be just enough to pretty much cover the RAM, and that'll probably be the majority of the pay, but that'll greatly upgrade my computer for only having 16 gigabytes of RAM. Reddit.com, drivers are installed, Windows 10. I can't go to Reddit.com. We've purposely blocked that on our family plan on Microsoft, and I don't actually know the password to it. I don't have like everything blocked on my computer, but we don't want the kids popping on and seeing something they shouldn't. So my wife has all of us under a family plan. And so, yeah, and that stuff is by my request for me too. I've told her to lock me out of bad stuff, including too much time on social media. If I'm on social media too much and I start doom scrolling and lose the ability to control myself, then I have her put time limits on it so that way I don't get addicted anymore. That way I get a break from it. And I believe, so for me, that's like, it's not just a lack of self-control. It's more of like when you start it is kind of, though, because like when you start losing control. But social media is very addictive, guys. Social media is extremely addictive, especially if you're getting notifications a lot. Like, hey, so-and-so liked this, so-and-so liked this. It's very hard not to get addicted to it. Oh, maybe just right-click on any header, i.e. CPU, and check the GPU box. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I can do that. Yep. Okay. GPU box is okay. So GPU's in the 30s. It's somewhere in the 30s. It's moving around 37%, 35%, 37%, 36%, blah blah blah. CPU's at 15, but then memory is in the 70s. And particularly when I'm gaming and streaming from the same device, that's when memory jumps up to 89, sometimes touches 90, but not very often. But I also don't want the GPU to be, I mean, I'm not going to be able to replace the GPU for sure. The next one's like the 5060 instead of the 4060, and it's like $360 at Walmart. What? Do I want to go eat? I got at least 10 minutes left on the stream. I got to at least get, I mean, I'm still streaming for a little bit. The stream was supposed to go till 6:30. I've been talking this whole time, and we haven't even been hunting. I even told him to tell me what to hunt.
Do you want me to bring you food back?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Take Cadence and bring you food back?
Yeah, that's perfect. Where at? Brahms or something?
No, the new place that you've been wanting to eat.
Hibachi? Right across the street? Really? Huh. Well, you two go enjoy it. And we can do spaghetti tomorrow. That'll be easy on you tonight. You get to see your dad and all that. That'll be great.
I love you.
Love you too. All right, guys. She's gonna bring us. Don't bring us anything back. I don't want any old food from a hibachi buffet. That's health code violations. That's what that is. That's 2-hour-old health code violations. You enjoy it. I'll eat it there. I'm just not gonna eat it probably after because of what I've heard. So anyway.
Cadence.
All right, guys. We are finally going to get us that coyote that we need for this. We found our rest zone, 10 to 14 right there. We're going to go down there right now. If we spook them or not, who cares?
Yeah.
And there we go. We're going to place our tripod, our Fox Pro 360 electronic collar, and please tell them, honey, that I'm in the middle of,
I will. Yeah, I got you,
Hey,
baby.
Dad,
trying to somehow make.
I'm going to be gone for a little bit because I'm going to go meet with Papa T.
Oh, you are? Okay. All right. All right. Hey, say bye to everybody so they can hear you, Cadence. You can't. Don't come.
Bye.
Cadence says bye, everybody. Cadence is going to go eat with Mom. And we are going to freaking kill coyotes and tigers. Oh, my. Thiago says bye. All right, let's see here. Hey, guys, welcome. If you guys are just now tuning in, and I can't see who, where, or when, but it updates me sometimes. Anybody who's just joining in now, thank you guys so much for being here. We are finishing this little struggle bus by getting right back on target, getting this last coyote. And then after that, we have some people voting on what they want us to hunt next. So far, we got 2 votes for Bengal tiger. So thank you guys for joining us. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. We also do Call the Wild Wednesday every Wednesday. Unless for some reason I can't, then it won't be on my schedule. So feel free. We always have it scheduled out very much on Twitch. BRB, absolutely. See you in a second, Gravy.
Right now.
And right now we're running just because we don't care if we spook everything, because we're going to go back and change the time after we set this up. But we should have not done that because I could have just shot that coyote. There's a bear. Did you guys see that bear? And turkey. God, coyote, turkey, and bear all in the same place. Let's go. That bear might kill us if we get unlucky. 4 coyote. Love it. We have to shoot them from 75 plus. So I need to put the Fox Pro, God, on the, we're going to be out that way looking right here, and I need to shoot them on this. I need to put the Fox Pro right here on this incline. Here's another tip, guys. If you ever can't get something to pull out, if it glitches out and you can't see your hands holding the thing you're trying to get, hold X, go to your camera, then hold X to go off your camera, then squeeze the left trigger. It'll come right up. Or, something like that. All right, so here we go.
I just need my other suit.
We're gonna try to make it as nice a view as we can. Something like this. Okay. And we're going to put our tripod stand over here, guys. We got to have it be at least a 75-meter shot. If it is beyond 75 meters, then we're going to pass the daily challenge, get another $4,000 plus the prize for killing the animal. Vegans, feel free to watch a different channel, because we are going to electronically kill and electronically eat this coyote. Don't ask me how on that second part. But that's 80 right there, so 85 is where I want it in case they're kind of like, you know, in case they're kind of like on the closer edge of it. So let's get this placed real quick. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. We just got to get to actually place. Oh, yeah. This right here, guys, this is perfect. Now we just need anything but a northwest wind. So let's go back. We're going to change the time to 10 a.m. And I said anything but a northwest wind. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. Sorry, my numbers are jumping around like crazy here. Let's see. All right, 10 a.m. Anything but a northwest-ish wind should be fine. And that is exactly what we got. I love you, honey. I love you. All right. It better not be the same. Oh my gosh, it didn't change one iota. We're gonna waste all of our money right here. We're not even profiting off of this, but by golly, I don't want a northwest wind. A straight north wind. God, you are. Why is it nighttime? Did I not do that? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Wow, guys, we are losing money on this now, but who cares? We're gonna get the challenge done and go have fun on killing tigers. That is a northwest wind. Oh my God. Okay. Evidently, this game hates us. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. This game freaking hates us for some reason. We can spray down and make it work. All right, let's see here. I think we lost everybody for some reason. Did we go offline? All of a sudden, it just went from something to... That's just what it showed on my end, though. Are we still online? Okay. Yep, we're still online. Okay, good. Thank you, Thiago. It's telling me multiple different things. So with the weather going on today, I don't know what's going on. We did have hail twice already. All right, let's see here. All right. So we're going to slow it down and put on some spray now. Got 2 sprays left. God dang, guys. I think we spent like altogether. That's a $300 spray if you're doing the math. $3,000 for 10 of them suckers. It's a $300 spray down plus the bullet plus the... that was at least 6,500 plus. And we've done that multiple times. So yeah, we've spent somewhere in the ballpark of like $8,000, $9,000. Why not? Why not just get a bonus on the way in? Let's do it. That's 6. Okay, so we're gonna have to sight it in for 60, and hopefully, we're gonna take this out real quick, and then we're gonna take out the coyote as well. Oh yeah, that should be good. That should be good. She kind of moved though. Okay, that one's gonna die. That one's gonna die. Oh yeah, 50, 75, 25, 50. That one is down. She's down. Okay, we're gonna get ourselves a coyote and a moose right after this right here. All right, you guys, see how we're doing. We got foggy weather. Lucky us. We can remain even more hidden. Ooh, yep. Rest zone for turkey. Good little added bonus right there. And the coyote should be on their way here. If they come from behind us, that's okay because we actually got a backwards wind situation going here. Hopefully with the spray at 75 plus meters, they won't be able to actually bust us completely. So that's my hope. That's not probably a perfect analysis, but we're going to see what happens. Let's see what we get. Something was just moving there, but I think it was one of the turkey. You think they'll be able to see us like this? Will this make it more interesting? I kind of want to put this on. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to put this on. Let's see if we can get this to work with this old headset on. All right, let's see what we get. See what we get. All right, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That'll look good. Okay, here we go, guys. Thank God I didn't bump the trigger right there because I just bumped my controller and it switched items. All right, let's see what we get. 75 is definitely bustable without spray, but with spray, we can hope. It's really only, honestly, a matter of time. I think at this distance, we're okay. I could be a fool, though, because they do absolutely have good senses of smell and hearing. Good old turkey call. Okay. We got plenty of time, though. Time is definitely on our side. I think I heard a footstep to the right somewhere. But I could be crazy. right. It's not looking to be the best. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to go get some ice for my neck because at the moment it's just getting to be too much. But I'm going to let Camo Mecha stand in for me while I walk right on over. And then I will be right back. All right. All right. All righty then. Let's see how we doing. We didn't get one yet. That's okay. We're still going to be able to get one. Oh, I need to make myself visible again. Thank you, Mecha. We are back. They've got to be trying to come from behind me, and I've got to be blocking their path with my scent. Nope, that's not it, because the wind is going the opposite direction usually. Usually I'm staring at the wind coming at me, so it makes me feel like they're smelling me downwind, but that's not the case right now. They're just taking their time getting here. That's all right, though. 10 to 14, so we got plenty of time for them to show up. If they are somehow trying to get up here and they can smell us from the other end, from the southeast end of the target location, then we just need to move to where we have a crosswind, which just depends on which side they're going to be coming from. But we still have to be 75 meters plus away, so we got some waiting to do. They should definitely be somewhere in the area because that's really darn close to the marker. The marker's not always where, but that's really darn close. That's within like 50 or less of the marker, and it has a 200-meter range. So whenever they are interested in their need zone, by golly, that's going to be it. That's going to be the spot they want to go to. There's no doubt. Do I have the wrong call going? Nope. But let's see. Man, I thought getting 6 fox was going to be challenging. Hasn't been half as hard as this for whatever reason. Probably because of sounds wise, but still. Yeah. Thankfully, I don't really have to use my left hand very much for this one, so I will say after this one, I'll probably have to. I don't want to, but I'll probably have to hop off. But who knows? I kind of feel like continuing to go, but I'm kind of not supposed to. And yeah, I know. I'm really debating not, because that Bengal Tiger sounds stupid fun. What we might do is tomorrow we'll do Thrustmaster Thursday for the first half of the day and Call of the Wild for the second. Something like that. Let me look on here and make sure that the schedule doesn't say. Because Thrustmaster Thursday, okay, yeah. Let me edit that and say that it's just not going to have a name. All right, boom. All right, so tomorrow we may do Metal Storm the whole time. We may not. Let's see how that goes. And that should be noon to 1 instead of... There we go. Perfect. Everything is updated and where it should be. So I'm really feeling like some Call of the Wild. I don't get enough of it, but I don't get enough of any game that I like. We'll see. So that's not to say that it's a guarantee we'll play Call of the Wild tomorrow, because there you go. Well, I appreciate that quite a bit, Thiago. The more people tune in just to support and, you know, hang out with me and keep me company and make sure I'm not streaming to nobody, and the more people help out like that, it does a great help to me, because people also don't click on streams that have 0 to 1 viewers a lot of the time. So, and I've had 10, 12 people watching at once, and I've had, you know, so just kind of depends. I was discovered by Gank, who was very nice to me, Gank and Spank, who raided my channel and got me involved with him and BF Doom, and I'm still going to be linking up with those guys when my wrist is getting better. But unfortunately, my growth has definitely been halted by my wrist, unfortunately, because it was getting to the point where those guys were watching me play BF6. You know, because that's my number one game is Battlefield 6. I mean, I got 16,000 plus reses. I'm actually a decent player whenever my freaking cable internet can keep up and my upload speed doesn't drop below 5 megabytes per second. But still, that's why we play support. It's just until we get that fiber optic internet that's on its way. But until we get it, you know, we actually do have that little disadvantage that for an unk like me plays a big part. But yeah, that's where most of the people watch for me is usually BF6 or Thrustmaster games. Like Metal Storm. So we're definitely excited to get back to that stuff, but it could take weeks or even a month or two to actually get back to playing just 6 hours straight or whatever we want. It could take, I don't know, it could take 6 months to get back to doing a 6-hour stream, because my neck and my wrist can barely handle 6 straight hours. But we got to where we were trying to do it, but we were pushing through a lot of pain, and found out that was actually causing some tendon issues, not resting whenever it's hurting. So we'll see. I will say I'm doing everything else I can to try to be successful. I'm trying to schedule consistently. I'm doing 2 streams a day. I appreciate that, bro. I do. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate you hanging out, watching, modding, everything. Thank you very much. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely doing like lunchtime, like, and a little bit later than lunchtime streams every single day. Other than Sunday and Monday, which I usually still hop on Sundays and Mondays. It's just not at that scheduled time. It's just whenever I want. And then Tuesday through Saturday, ooh, I thought I saw something, but I didn't. They should be here, guys. They're 10 to 14. It's only 11 right now, so they should be showing up. But something is deterring them temporarily. They will come back, but something's deterring them. Dude, I appreciate that, man. I do. But yeah, once we get fully rehabbed on the wrist side of things, and hopefully my surgery does start to heal, like my nerves in my neck start to heal from the surgery, then we'll definitely be doing more. We'll definitely be doing more. But for now, we are posting every day that we can. We're streaming twice a day, even if they're 2-hour streams or whatever. 3 to 4 hours of streaming a day. You know, we're trying to engage and with the viewers. It's a good thing. It's turning out to be a good thing. All right, anybody joining us now, just so you guys know, I'm just saying this because I cannot actually respond. I can see, but I cannot respond to anybody on a different platform besides the purple one. You know which one I'm talking about, the purple one, right? So if you're on YT or, you know, I mean, that's pretty much it for now. But if you're on a different platform, thanks for being with us, guys. Hope you're having a great time. But I will not be able to respond without changing pages. So if it takes me a second to get back to your chats, just bear with me, but I will get back to them. Or I'll just respond verbally and not chat back. So, which is also an option because I never really type my responses. I just speak them. So we are about to get our final challenge done, and then hopefully we will have a short, successful hunt of maybe a Bengal tiger before we call it, but we'll see how the wrist holds up. I do honestly see my viewer count. So I was told by just Googling like how to act when people are watching but not chatting, right? General tips on how to be a good host and things like that. And one thing they said is like you do want to talk with them, be like, hey, if you're just now joining us, don't tell them to chat, don't tell them to follow, don't tell them to be like, hey, please follow, please chat with me, please. None of that. There's our coyote right there. There's our coyote right there. It just has to go all the way out to, it was right next to us. Just, there's another one too. It's calm, but it's going to walk right in front of us, and that's not what we want. Oh my gosh, they're going to bust us because of the smell. They have great senses of smell, so they're going to bust us. No, don't walk toward me, dude. Don't walk toward me. Don't do it. Walk toward the call. What are they doing? How is this their spot? Their need zone's over there. Get away from me. I need to shoot you from 75 meters. Oh my God. This one is really going to sit there. The level 6 hard one's going to sit there and oh my God. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what we can do. Maybe he'll go to the call. If he doesn't, I'm still killing him. If he doesn't turn around and go back to that call, he's not going anywhere. I told you. He's not just going to walk away from it like that. Nope. He's not going to make me wait all that time just to bust me. All right. Let's go claim our prize, and then we are going to rinse and repeat. We're going to set this up somewhere else. This tripod, and then if we have to, we'll even go change the time, but we're probably not going to do that. Is that another one? What? Oh, it doesn't know we're here. Oh, yes, please go. Please go to it. Oh, it's a level 5 medium. Who cares? Just go down there and let us get this mission done. All right. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? He's probably still pretty alert. We do have a far... Well, no, we don't. I was going to say we have a far better wind. We don't have a far better wind. We have a similar wind. I was facing the wrong direction. This is going to be... further east is going to be better anyway because they're definitely going to be coming from behind us. It's the only direction they could really come from out here. So... somewhere generally behind us. So getting out of their way while they approach, it's going to be just fine. They have great hearing and smell. Their eyesight isn't their strength, so if I sit still and look for them, we should be hopefully not busted. let's see here. Footsteps are right above me. Hopefully it's a turkey. Yeah, it's a turkey. Right by us, I think. Yeah, we're gonna be right next to this turkey. Okay, let's see if we can make this worth our time. There we go. What? How are you alive? You're a class 1 animal. That was a class 1 arrow. It's a class 1 animal. It's a what? It's probably gonna die. Yeah. Just come on, get up here. That one's gonna die right there. That's good. That one too. All right, we got 2 turkeys behind us. That's great. Now we just have to hope that that stinking coyote takes the bait on this call and hasn't already gone there and lost its interest, which is very well possible for how long it's been. We have to get a little bit further back, though, either way to shoot it. So let's go quietly collect our turkey. And then hopefully, if it's not already gone and left, we can come back and see a coyote right there. Proving to be a tricky coyote hunt. No wonder the daily challenge was to get one of them that way. It's mostly challenging, I think, because of the time. I've had no problem getting in front of a coyote if I just need to get in front of a coyote regardless of when. But the time, for some reason, we're not finding a whole lot of spots that we're wanting. Yeah, okay, 780 bucks, 768 bucks right there. 4.42, that's nothing to write home about, but we'll take $1,000. I am absolutely befuddled that we can run into them and they won't go down there to that thing right there. I mean, he is somewhere over in this area, well within the range, and it's been calling for him this whole time. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. Call of the wild. I'm just, all right. Anyway. Craziness. We're not stopping until we get the daily challenge done because we're not doing that. But I do think, Thiago, we're probably going to have to call it after we get this last coyote. But it's costing us so much. No, oh man, no problem. Thank you, thank you. No way is it going to be affordable to buy our way back to 10 o'clock again. It's already $2,500 per thing, but at the same time, I don't think I want to let this thing defeat me. I really don't. I really don't think I want to let it defeat me. I think, I almost think no matter what it costs, I want to freaking be able to do this. But we can't, if it starts getting to be 5,000 a turn, then that's going to be, whew, that's going to be a lot to sit here and just not get no coyote. So we're going to have to wait it out until 1,400 before we call it for this one. Okay, this is right where we want to be, even if we have to lay down. Which we should be able to just get right up on top of this rock and lay down. Just make sure that we don't shoot the rock, because I've had that happen so many times where you can see them, but you pull the trigger, you're on a rock, and it shoots the rock even though you hit a perfect shot. I've had that happen more than enough. All right, let's see here. What's going on, Gravy? Welcome back. Welcome back, good sir. All right. All right, let's see here. So, Gravy, we are still on our very last challenge, but now we have bought our way back to 10 a.m. so many times that it's costing $2,500 to $5,000 now. The last one was $2,500. It might be $2,500 a second time, or it might be straight up $5,000 now every time we need to change the time. And the reward is only $4,000. And we've already spent like $9,000 trying to get this challenge done. So we're trying to wait it out till 1,400, but these coyote just there's a coyote. We just saw one just right over this direction to the to the other side of this stand that we were on, and we almost spooked it, but we didn't. We got a warning call, and then we laid down and got out of there quietly and slowly. But he might have silently fled. They do that. They do that, and so we're just gonna have to wait until one of them comes back, and we'll finally be done. That'll be the end of the stream. We'll have all the challenges, weekly, 3 dailies, all of it done today in one day. But it could be kind of like social hour for a little bit until they get here, because we're set up and where and when we need to be. But they're proving to be difficult. How are you doing, Gravy? Everybody joining us. Just playing Dome Keeper still? Dome Keeper. All right. What is Dome Keeper? And yeah, we were talking about racing games too. We were talking about that, I think. I'm sure there's people that's their main squeeze. They're just going to be so good at it, I'll get destroyed. But I may get into racing games. We'll see what happens. I was going to enjoy playing the rest of my way through that awesome Lord of the Rings game. Middle Earth something. Something to Middle Earth or Middle Earth something. I was going to play and just thoroughly enjoy finishing that because I was having a good time with it. And then I kind of got a little burnt out because it is a little bit kind of rinse and repeat, but so is everything. You mine resources and defend your dome from waves. Wow, is that a standalone game? Is that like a game that's like on Fortnite or Roblox, or is it on like a bigger platform, or is it just a game in and of itself? And do they have plenty of players? I gotta check that out. You have it on Steam. There you go. Dome Keeper. I'm gonna have to look that up right now. Actually, here we go. Dome Keeper. Is that a fox or a coyote I'm hearing? Dome Keeper. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Images. Images, please. Huh. Okay. All right. I wonder how many people they got on Steam. Does it show you how many people they got on Steam? It's one of the most played games on Steam Deck. Wow. I wonder if they got people watching that. Is that a streamable game? Is that something people are wanting to see? I gotta stop asking that. I think I could find a game a day for stuff like that. Dome Keeper. Let's see. Current. Wow. Well, no, not really. I mean, kind of it's 827 people watching, but one dude has like 611 of them. All right, let's see here. That's actually extremely good. There's a decent amount of people watching, kind of, but the discoverability of that would be fantastic. There's barely anybody streaming it. It's like almost nobody. It's a handful of people. You can always tell who's still trying to establish and who's not because you got like 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then there's 58, and then 54, and 611. It's like there's a few tens, several tens, but. Interesting game. One of many. Check out Crab Champions. Huh. We still haven't seen our coyote. And it's time to spray again. So this is our last spray. That's our last spray right there. So then we're going to have to buy some more spray. That's another $3,000. Oh, gosh. All right, let's see what we get going here. All right. Oh, man, this is... So, hey, guys, everybody, Gravy, all you guys, Thiago, this is usually not this slow. You can ask Thiago, anybody. You can ask Thiago. Thiago, we usually have a quicker time of it than this, don't we? Now, hunting gets slow, even on a video game. But usually we are, usually we're doing better, you know? These guys are just giving us the hardest time, and maybe I shouldn't have spent so much gosh dang money at once on... Okay, all right. Whitetail deer, might as well get them over there while we're doing it, okay? We're going to see some kind of action while we're doing this. We're just going to sneak up and kill that guy. We're going to sneak up and kill that chick. I think it was a doe. Probably with a good long 60 meter shot. That way we don't have too long. There's something right next to me. There's something right behind me. What? Is that a moose? A bear. Guys, there's a bear right behind us. Guys, there's a bear within shooting distance right behind us. Holy crap. God, oh, no. No, it's attentive. No. Oh, no, guys. It's aggressive. It's aggressive. Ah! I tried to move, but I'm stuck. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. Oh, what? Poor thing. She can't go nowhere. Well, she made it out. Kinda. She tried. Wow. Well. That was interesting. Now we should, hopefully... I thought I was too. Where's our med kit? Did we bring a med kit? I don't know if we did. That was... Nope, we didn't. Well, I don't know how we have so much health left from that. I guess it's correlated with how good of contacts you made, or... how big a bear she is. I have no idea. They have one-shot us before, guys. Bear have absolutely one-shot us before. And that is not what she managed to do, that's for sure. Guys, look at the wind. Look at the wind. Guys, we finally got that change in direction that we're looking for in the wind. And we still have plenty of time until the need zone isn't being used by the coyotes. Now we should be seeing, hopefully, we have a 50-50 shot now. They were to our right, so more like 70-30. Now we should be seeing some animals come in, specifically the coyote we're looking for. And we're going to take out one or two of these ma'ams, these misses over here while we're here. What? Guys, the green dot is where it's supposed to hit them because it's a rangefinder. How is that green dot sighted in so perfectly and not hitting them? The red dot, you tap Y while the red dot's on them, and the green dot shows you where to shoot. So I raise it up, put it right on the dot for where to shoot, but evidently I was sighting in the tree. Something like that. That's probably what it was. That's crazy. That's wild. Usually you can shoot through the tree. We got another one right there, guys. It's a little dinky dude, but we'll take him if he sits still again. Come on, dude. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. And you're going to die right now. What? What is wrong? We're not missing those shots. That's crazy. We're not even missing those. Oh, that one hit? Okay, we got a vital. It's 0 to 25. She's down. She's down. Oh, you shush it, sir. You're next. You are absolutely next. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Sitting there blowing at us. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're dead. You're super dead. All right, we got to zero this in at 60. And we're going to try him where he's at because for some reason nothing's making sense. Through the bush is working. Nope. Ooh. Yes, we got him. 75, 50, 75, 25 to 50. He's down in now. Yep. All right, guys. We have one doe, a bear, and a buck to get. Hopefully the coyote makes its way in. If he doesn't make his way in by 1400, then we can't do the mission anyway because we can't buy no more days. And I kid you not, it would be 20 hours game time. So divide that by 4. It'd be 5 hours real time before we could try and hunt it again. So this will probably be it, guys. We're going to hunt until 1400. 3 hours game time. So like 45 minutes. Is it really 10 to 1400? Is that how long we're going to be here? Wow. That's a sick... What? Oh, no. I'm thinking wrong. Okay, never mind. Hour and 10 minutes game time, so that'd be like 15... 16... It'd be 17 minutes exactly now, because 8 divided by 4 is 2, and then an hour divided by 4 is 15 minutes. So, yeah, we got 18 minutes... real time while I do my math right until the stream is definitely going to be wrapping up. So thank you guys for hanging in there. One way or another, we're going to have a good last 18 minutes. We'll call in whatever we have to. And we'll make our money back before the stream is over. More than likely. Hey, what do we got? Okay, turkey. All right. There's our coyote, guys. There's our coyote answering a mating call. Okay, all right. Here we go, guys. We have to get back. We absolutely have to get back before we have to get 75 meters at least on it. So we're gonna really be extra careful here. That coyote has to be 75 plus away for it to count. It doesn't have the super strongest eyesight, so we can sit still and sit up, but we have to be 75 plus. Okay. This is our last spray as well. This is our last. We got about, I'd say like 21, 22 minutes left on our spray real time. So this is a great last chance. We have a real good chance of pulling this off now that we got the direction that we need. This is going to be perfect. This is going to be so perfect. Okay. That was a mating call, so he's definitely going to the Fox Pro. Just got to find him. All right, we're gonna get just coyote going. And gonna make sure exactly what distance he's at before we shoot. He could be a lot closer than 75, so we might have to quickly back up crouched before we take that shot, but he should be coming in. He's got a perfect wind. There's no way he can smell us. He's pretty much directly to our right. The wind is blowing left. So he shouldn't smell us at all, especially with the spray. I don't know what's taking these guys so long today to come in. There he is. There he is. All right, he's currently 76 away, 75. Ooh, there's multiple, though. There's multiple. Very easy and medium. He'll pay more, so we'll go for him just as soon as they get actually all the way up there. Focus. Okay, he's 75 plus, guys. This is it. 75. We're zeroed in. Oh no, he's coming closer to us. No, we got to check. I think he just stepped in a 75. Yep, he was. Nat 76. Okay, we're good. God dang it. That's a vital. That's got to be a vital. Right? It's a polymer tip. It got through. It was the top. It was the rib cage. I know that was a kind of iffy shot, but I think that's a vital. Oh, guys. Let's cross our fingers that was a vital. He didn't take too long to die. I'm hoping I thought a polymer tip for sure came in right behind him over into that rib cage. There's no way we hit shoulder. I don't think we overshot by any means. That's got to be a vital. I'm hoping that's a vital. Guys, I'm not seeing the splat that I want to see. That's the deer splat closest to us. Oh man. Okay, he's dead right there. So, yep, we got him, guys. We got him. Oh man, finally. Holy cow. Let's grab our deer while we're here. Who gives a rip? We're going to go ahead and grab the tripod while we're here too. So we'll grab both these deer. Neither one of them are trophies, obviously. This guy is a dookie little sucker. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Ending the stream on another W type of day. Let's go. So far, we're at 55,000. I told you we'd make our money back. He is going to be probably about a $900 payday, I'm hoping. He's not some super high-end coyote, but hopefully with him being a boy and all and probably a silver, we're going to get at least hopefully like, I don't know, $800-900 for him minimum, I'm hoping. And then $4,000 for the challenge. So that's going to put us right around 60K. So we made our money back. Heck yeah, we did it. Oh man, I love whenever there's a little bit of tension with it like that though. When you're like, man, we could succeed, we could not. You don't want gimmies. So let's see what we got, guys. Let's see what we got. Silver, like I said, $1,400, way bigger payday than what I thought. So, boom. All right, we're at 56,545 before the challenge. And there's the challenge, $60,545. Guys, thank you so gosh darn much for being here for Call of the Wild Wednesday. It has been awesome. I'm going to give my wrist some ice and the time off that it needs because we went a little over, but it's not a bad game for it. So you guys rock. And tomorrow, guys, noon my time, the schedule will show you. The schedule is updated. Whatever time it is for you is the first stream tomorrow, and then there will be a second one at the usual second stream time. So you guys have a great day. Thank you again, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Yes, get some sleep. Yes, Thiago, gravy. Guys, get rest. Get some rest tonight. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.